Good morning, boys and girls. It is Sunday, October 23rd. It's about 5 a.m. I woke up about an hour ago, weighed in at 176.4 pounds, which is light. I've been pretty cold the past week. Hands have been cold, feet have been cold in general, and I think that's just because of the dieting and the sort of continued weight loss. I did have a big cheat meal last night, but I also played basketball for 2 hours and only had one other large meal yesterday, which was about noon, and then I had dinner around 6. That consisted of 3 homemade burgers, a ton of fries, and a huge bowl of ice cream, and my weight jump kind of just stayed the same. So once again today, hopefully I can get 2 meals down, and then I'll do a cheat meal before bed, watch the Seahawks tonight. Today I'm gonna do chest, maybe some triceps if I'm feeling frisky, and 3 calf exercises. So I'm gonna get all that on video today. This video should be going up either later tonight or tomorrow morning, which would be Monday morning. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. I think once again, the gym doesn't open until 9, but I think once again I'm gonna train fasted with some branched chain amino acids in my system right before the workout, and then we actually need to go do some grocery shopping as well. So we'll show you guys what we end up picking up for the week. All right, we'll see you guys soon. What's up, guys? You know what time it is, 7:31 in the morning. We officially done with coffee time. Headed to Fred Meyer. It's about 10 minutes from the house. We're gonna go grab groceries for the week. I'll show you guys that list, and then we'll show you the grocery haul when we get home. Like I was saying earlier, we are going to the gym. We'll probably be there around when it opens, about 9 a.m. Go work out for a bit, and then Seahawks play tonight, so I'm excited about that. Probably just chill at the house, get some chores done, and then watch those Hawks beat down on the Cardinals tonight. We'll see you guys soon. My hair looks like shit. We're on. All right, what's up, guys? It is 8:30 in the morning. Olivia and I just got back from the store, grabbing some groceries, so we're gonna show you guys what exactly we got. I'll just go through each item one by one. First off, got some avocado, Fuji apples, bananas. I really like apples and bananas because they're just really, really cheap. So there's good bang for your buck there. After that, we picked up a bunch of chicken. Olivia prefers the no antibiotic, all natural chicken. I go for the cheaper stuff, so I ended up picking up about 5 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breast right here. And I also found a good deal on a nice chuck roast, which I'm gonna put in the slow cooker. This was about $3 a pound, excuse me, which is a good deal. Lots of greenery. Olivia picked up a bunch of zucchini. Also, I think we got some cucumbers, don't we? Mm-hmm. Cucumber as well. Onions, a couple sweet potatoes for Olivia. We both grabbed about a pound of white mushrooms, which go really well. Just saute in a pan and put over, you know, either eat it as like a big stir fry or with chicken or beef or whatever. I grabbed really, really good deal on grapes. Ended up grabbing a couple pounds of grapes at $2 a pound. Also some bagels for the morning, go really well with eggs. Lots of carbs for those who are super active. It's a great way for you to get carbs down without feeling super full. Also picked up some oats. Once again, good deal on these. I'm always looking for deals. And then you know what time it is. Lots of egg whites. We ended up getting 6 cartons of egg whites. There were none out on display, so the lady actually just gave us a box of them. Some almond milk as well. I like to have this with cereal and also on top of my oatmeal. Obviously low calorie, you're only looking at 30 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, gram of carbohydrate, and a gram of protein. And then I've been getting dry knuckles and whatnot, so I picked up some body lotion, and then baby wipes. We don't have children, but you can take a guess as to what this is for. All right, so that's it right there, guys. We are going to put all this stuff away. Oh, and one last thing. Walden Farms pancake syrup for Olivia. She just picked up some Dymatize ISO 100 whey protein. She likes the new design in labeling of Dymatize. So we got that yesterday. She's gonna start eating protein pancakes again, top it with some Walden Farms. All right, guys, so we're gonna load this up and then hit the gym here in about half hour, okay? All right, guys, what's happening? You know what time it is. Gonna do a quick commentary here for you guys and walk you through the workout for today and my mindset going into it. I basically decided, especially on the weekends when I have longer to train, I wanted to do a challenge, so I chose to do 100 reps for every major exercise for chest. I started with the barbell bench press. I just put 95 pounds on there. I probably should have went a little heavier, but it's all good. Got nice and warm, and you know, I really like the barbell bench, especially because it's like a strength movement. You know, I rarely ever get a major pump. I mean, I can feel my pecs contracting, but I rarely ever get a pump. But with 5 sets of 20, major pump, felt really, really good. After that, I moved on to an incline dumbbell press, 5 sets of 20 as well. I kept the weight once again, you know, just really light. I mean, I'm more concerned about getting the 20 reps and not resting very long than I am about trying to maximize the weight I'm using on these exercises. After that, I've actually grown to like this machine a lot. I feel like I get a huge stretch, and doing flat, incline, and decline, I hope that brings out more and more chest fullness. So right here, 5 sets of 20 reps once again. I think I had a 45 and a quarter on each side. Just feeling strong. I had a lot of endurance today, and I generally have a lot of endurance. That's why you guys have seen, like, you watch these videos, you're like, why does he do so many sets and reps and exercises? I'm just better at endurance-based work. You know, I think I have a lot of slow twitch muscle fiber. Like, I just tend to be a guy that can go. You know, that's how I was back in high school. I was 140 pounds. You know, I ran a 5-minute mile. I was the fastest guy and most conditioned guy on the basketball team during tryouts. You know, and that's not to show off or anything. That's just to say, like, that's how I've been from a young age. So I'm playing to my strengths now. And, you know, for a long time in the weight room, I really didn't play to my strengths. And now that I'm doing that, I'm just having so much fun. I mean, I still believe in strength work. It's just a majority of my work is going to be this sort of pump work because I've seen massive changes in my body, and I'm very happy right now. So after that, guys, I moved on. I knew I couldn't do 5 sets of 20 with dips after all that pressing, so I chose to do 10 sets of 10, and that was the perfect amount of work for me on those dips. It felt really, really strong and just a lot of fun back and forth, and kind of, you know, if you're going to do 10 sets of 10, you're basically going to have to go 2 to 5 reps shy of failure. So if you guys do choose to do that, make sure to be smart about it and don't go to failure, especially early. After that, I went to a mid pec fly with the cables. I tried this camera angle. As you can see, it didn't work that well, but I do have a second angle. These ones felt so good just to face the mirror and, you know, really see a full contraction and work on trying to drive my elbows more towards my body rather than just my hands. And that's an ongoing problem for a lot of us lifters, is trying to keep our elbows too crooked because we want to go heavier and you don't really get a full pec contraction. So you can see right here, a little bit better pec contraction. I rested a little bit longer on this set, and that was my 5th set right there. Here's Olivia. Olivia was working on back today. She's looking really, really good. Just lean, and, you know, for her, the biggest challenge is making sure she's eating enough carbohydrates to kind of have that lean, hard look, and, you know, just able to get a nice pump and contraction. She's huge into making sure she gets maximal contraction. This is in 2 times speed, and you can see she's still going. It looks like it's a normal speed. She didn't know I was filming there. That's why she started talking. So after that, back to the regular scheduled programming. I moved on to a pec deck, really light. I did 100 pounds first, and then I actually had to drop down to, I think, 80 pounds just because I was using too much bicep and I wasn't really driving my elbows together. I was just trying to squeeze my hands. So if you guys are getting too much bicep and not enough chest, you're going too heavy or you're gripping too hard, or a combination of both. So once again, 5 sets of 20. I was feeling good. I mean, I wasn't even smoked by this point. I felt like I could keep going. It's just, you know, I'm not going to keep running around in sort of, you know, that concept of fuck arounditis, where you're going around and you're doing every machine in the building just because you can. You know, I tried to limit it to about 6 exercises here for chest. And then after that, I went full douche mode, and I decided, because nobody was in the room, I would take off my shirt and do pec deck here, which, there you go, guys. So, you know, I was just feeling good. I'm just really, really motivated right now, and just really happy. It's taken a long time for me to find an approach that works for my body, and it's just psychologically satisfying. So, you know, that's why I'm putting this stuff up more and more, is because, you know, I want other people to realize that training should be fun. It doesn't have to be a chore. And for me, it's fun. It doesn't feel like a chore anymore. And then after that, I finished with bodyweight push-ups. I averaged, I think, about 16 push-ups for the 6 sets. I wanted 5 sets of 20, but there's no way that was going to happen today after all of the other pec work. Push-ups are very humbling, and you come to understand, especially you can see at the top as I press, you just hit a nice wall. I really like hitting a wall on exercises, you know, just like, man, there's no way I could do another one. It just keeps me in check and lets me know I'm pushing the boundaries and the limits of my body. And then after that, once again, I let the stringer down. I was more just trying to look at my shoulder positioning, and, you know, once again, just, it was a good day. Just very, very, very strong, very positive day. So I usually do calves and abs the day after legs, and that's a day I kind of take off where I do a little basketball or stair stepper cardio, but I chose to play a ton of basketball yesterday and only did a couple of ab exercises. So I'm always trying to hit my calves. Calves are a weak point for so many people, even serious lifters, and, you know, it's because they just don't make it a priority. You know, they pick one calf exercise and they do it at the end of legs when they're already trashed. So I prefer to do 3 to 4 calf exercises, and, you know, I want to be up in that 12 to 16 sets. And the calves respond really well to either high reps or a combination of high reps and really focusing on time under tension. So you can see here I sped up the video, but I'm still getting a nice hold at the top. I was trying to hold for a 3 count on these, and it pays off. You want to get in the contracted position. I mean, your calves, you take thousands of steps a day. If you're an active person, you're walking 10,000 steps a day. Each calf is contracting 5,000 times a day. So you really do need to bump up your volume if you want to see change in your calves. And then right after that, I went ahead and did some seated calf raises, 4 sets of 20. I went very light. I've been doing these first in my calf routine, but I don't like doing them first. I'm going to go back to doing them last and just super light because my ego's still getting in the way. I'm trying to put 45s on when I really have no business doing it, and I use too much of my quads. So that's going to conclude the video, guys. Back to the rest of it. I hope you enjoy. Hey, what's up, guys? Olivia and I just got back from the gym. Currently eating breakfast, but it's 1:40 in the afternoon, so maybe not quite breakfast, but we've got 4 whole eggs, 300 grams of egg whites, 2 bagels with some butter spray, and I already ate a banana and took my multivitamin, vitamin D, and fish oil along with this first meal. Really good workout today. Felt strong and just had a lot of endurance. I'm going to be putting up obviously I'm going to be putting this YouTube video up so you guys will catch that footage a little bit later tonight, hopefully, otherwise tomorrow morning, which would be Monday, the 24th of October. Olivia had a great workout as well, didn't you, Olivia? She smashed back, looked really good. She ate quite a few carbohydrates last night and just paid off in a big way. Just looked tight and full, which is awesome. So anyways, guys, we're gonna watch some football, try to relax a little bit, and then I will come back with meal number 2, hopefully about 4:30, and then big old meal number 3 with some ice cream and some different things to boost my calories for the day at about 7:30 tonight. So we'll see you then. What's up, guys? I'm gonna show you real quick what I'm eating for dinner right now. Flip the camera around. Got a whole tub of secret sauce, 4 burger patties. This is about 24 ounces of raw hamburger in here. Just threw a bunch of shredded lettuce and tomato on top. And then some seasoned waffle fries. I think these are Alexia brand. And then just a couple hamburger buns, sesame seed style. Gonna eat all of this up and then enjoy a big old bowl of ice cream. All right, guys, one last thing. It's just about 6:30. Gonna show you guys last little bit. Most likely, I'm not gonna eat anything besides this ice cream, so I'm gonna have about 4 to 6 servings of this Reese's ice cream. I never thought, you can see about I don't know, be around 800 to 1,000 calories of ice cream. I never thought I'd have this problem, but seeing as I'm not eating meals frequently throughout the day, and I'm eating my last meal, or my first meal, excuse me, a little bit later in the day, around noon, it's actually pretty difficult to get in all the food I need. So I'm gonna try to incorporate some meal earlier than that. I'd prefer to have 4 meals a day, and I do have protein powder coming tomorrow, so hopefully that'll mitigate some of the food issues, especially with protein. As I get full, I just don't want to eat protein. So anyways, guys, that's going to conclude the video. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel. Still trying to put out a couple videos a week. That is a priority of mine. I want to continue to share my training with you guys and my progress. So until next time, guys, I am out. Have a great night and enjoy your week.